Alright, today I'm going to talk about the XMAX 250cc, the Sports XMAX, now available in new model. By the way, this is the 2024 model, but 2025 model was released in Europe. But this is a summary impression of the XMAX 250cc that I wrote. I have ridden the old XMAX 250cc. And we will review how it was actually ridden, tires, brake suspension design, LED lights, windshield, mirror, handlebar, inner pocket, keyless seat and the seat loading, footrest, grabber, tail lamp, rear shock, absorber, muffler, fuel consumption, footprint meter and more. The first front tire is 120 and 70 and 50 inches tubeless tire. The rear tire is 140 and 70 and 14 inches. And this is exactly same as Forza 250cc, and this was released by Honda. The XMAX had stock Dunlop tire. I didn't notice any difference in the scooter I've ridden, unless they were terrible. I imagine that the Dunlop tire played a role in the good road following performance described below. Front brakes. The XMAX front brake are two-pot, single side, and road disc rotors. I have no complaints about the brake powers, but the Forza's brake lever feels more clicky to the touch when I hold it, perhaps due to the difference in rigidity of the brake hose. I feel the Forza brakes without having to squeeze the brake lever that hard. XMAX has more, play, and I wondered if it would be possible to brake freely. And however, I was expecting XMAX to have a quick refill, since Taiwanese flagship model scooters have a touchy feel of the brake lever like Forza. Front suspension, a good roading following performance. I have ridden all the current model of light motorcycles, but only in Japan, and of course old moped scooters in Japan. After comparing them, I was impressed by XMAX 250cc ability to follow the road surface. Compared to Forza, there is clear difference in the suspension. In a word, Forza has a comfortable suspension. XMAX has sporty suspension. I think it is a place where tests differ. The moped 2 classes is easy to take the line and enjoyable to ride, and so you can enjoy riding by dividing the moped 2 classes into Honda's soft suspension and XMAX's sporty suspension. And front design, the most important difference is the change of design. The tail lamp of X shape on the rear of like a PCX, and by the novelty of bringing the X to the front. LED lights. This is light off, and also position light, low beam, and high beam, and also the windshield. If I read the introduction manual, describe the screen as one that can be opened and closed by opening and closing at 7 Nm bolt. Also, there is no way to beat the convenience of Forza's electronic screen. By the way, the latest model of 2025 model of XMAX has electronic screen. I measured the length of the screen of this model. The total length was 55 cm, and the part above the meter was about 30 cm. So when I ride, I'm a 182 cm rider. I rode it. The window was just above my chest. I think this is the maximum window protection effect. The Bergman 200 and Forza 250 have more window protection effect. Also, I was wondering about the window shield, which is stock. Frankly, feel that it is difficult to see. difficult to see. The Forza 250 is clear and easier to see. XMAX has a smaller mirror area. And XMAX has a handlebars cover, so accessory will be attached to the bar handle or a phone holder on the mirror. There are many buttons, and on the left side there is a button to control the LCD monitor, which is new to this model. The explanation of the meter would take tremendous amount of text to explain in an article, so I don't want to make as a video. On the right side there are the start button and hazard button integrated with the kill and sell button. Distance, and I feel like the distance to the steering wheel is closer than I thought. That is my impression. What about the inner pocket? I mean, somebody said this is a glove box, but on the right side, a 500 milliliter plastic bottle just fits. It seems that if you put on the bottle in, the others will not fit. I can't put anything at all. On the left side, there is a cigarette socket. It is a 12 volt 1 ampere. There is also an ETC, but you can put it a smartphone. The ETC is for riding on Japanese highway. Also, the left side can be opened and closed by pushing the button on the lid of XMAX, not by pushing, open and close. And what about the keyless? There is a recent keyless body. There was no particular difference from other keyless. The only thing that I would say is that the LED lid and the left inner pocket are now button open and closes, under seat opening and closing button, a steering wheel lock are all done from here, but it beeps as soon as you walk away without setting it to the offline. And seat, approximately 90 centimeter in length, not 1990. The seat of XMAX had changed from the past. If I were to describe the difference in one word, I would be that long touring has become more easier. I don't know how to say, but by the way, the spongy is inside of seat. Anyway, I don't know how to say the spongy. Maybe spongy in the inside of the seat is very tough and good, and I did not get tired even after a long ride. The waist support is also a good point. However, the previous XMAX model was also comfortable, so I have no particular complaints, but the seat was hard like the Forza. Under seat loading, capacity, XMAX 250 can no longer fit Showay's Z8 helmet size XL. This is mine. The previous model did. Yes. So it means the previous model has more capacity than the current version of XMAX 250cc, which is released in Japan. I wonder if it is a difference in the seat. I was more surprised by the fact that the helmet didn't fit. I managed to get it in by turning it on its side, but it was so close to the edge. It would be damage to the helmet maybe. if I did it every time. It was about 30 centimeter long and the flat floorboard part was about 40 centimeter because I measured it. My shoes are about 30 centimeter long, but I can put my feet on it normally. However, this is a line of sight of my waist on the waist support. Therefore, I cannot extend my legs. It is possible to extend your legs slightly. Grabber. The grabber on Forza is easier to grip. It is quite thin. I have large hands, but it was hard for me to grip the thin grabber. Yeah, I think this shape is for design, not for grabbing. However, Forza's grabber are quite easy to grip, and I think they really emphasize comfort. The tail lamp have been converted to LED, but the XMAX lamps are still very cool. And the rear shock absorber, the suspension was set to be hard. XMAX has 5 initial settings. There are quite a few scooters that has adjustable stock absorbers, by the way, in Japan. So we like these features and the muffler. Footprint. I'm a 182 centimeter. Only half of the sole is attached. With the change of the seat, the footing has obviously become worse for Asian, perhaps due to the wider width. The weight has changed only a few kilos, but I felt that this is become heavier than before. Because the footing was worse, I felt was heavier than Forza. When I feel that the weight is not the difference from Forza, I feel the advantages of XMAX is reduced. This is my opinion. And also it depends on how you told. The meter, the last section is the meter. The meter has lots of function. So that's why I can describe whole lot of information in one videos. It's the most functional meter under 250cc in Japan. And the meter is very, but by the way, if I talk about the one bad things, the meter is very reflective. You can see the handlebar cover in the picture and also my clothes, but my jacket is reflective while riding obviously under the shining sun. Also, what I'm concerned about is the most of the functions cannot be used unless you put 2 smartphones in it. So I feel like I should just use Google Map or on my phone. Unfortunately, in this video, I don't want to talk about engine torque because this is 250cc model. In Japanese market, 250cc is a very good option to choose less paying tax. So that's why this is a favorite cc. So shape and function is almost the same as XMAX 300cc, which were released in Europe or other Asian country. By the way, the engine and torque are totally different. So that's why I think I don't need to describe the function of engine in these videos.